Our next speaker for this evening is Justine Greening MP. Justine was elected as the Conservative Member of Parliament for Putney in May 2005. Soon after her election, she was appointed as the Vice Chairman of the Conservative Party with responsibility for youth. She has been a member of the Work and Pension Select Committee, served as Shadow Minister for the Treasury, and is currently the Shadow Minister for Communities and Local Government. She is also currently the youngest female Conservative Member of Parliament in the House of Commons. Justine is a loyal friend of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, and in October she hosted a very successful parliamentary reception in the House of Commons for Hadhrat Mirza Masroor Ahmad as part of the Khilafat centenary celebrations. Justine Greening MP.
Well, good evening, everyone. It's an absolute pleasure for me to be here at the Peace Seminar this evening. I know many of us will have been at previous peace seminars that we've had over recent years. And I think that the reason we have more and more people who come along every year is because it means a lot to us as a local community to be able to come into the mosque and to spend time together. And as Rafiq Hayat started off the evening by talking about the different groups that we have in our society, there may be lots of groups in our society, but I think we all know that ultimately we are one community. And this evening is all about bringing that community together. And I think that as we see what happens around the world today, we know that we will only have peace if we have three things in place. One is understanding, the second is tolerance, and I think the third has to be respect. And tonight's so important because what it says is that whoever you are, we can all sit down together, we can all talk about our common community and the things that bind us together, instead of doing perhaps what we do too much of today, which is to focus on the things that we don't have in common. And I think bringing people together is surely the answer to having a society and a community that works very well. I'd really like to pay tribute to the Ahmadiyya community. I'm very proud to have it based in South Wales, which is part of the constituency that I represent, not just because it plays such a vital role in our community there, but because of the work that it does across the whole world. And it was an absolute privilege for me to be able to host the community coming into Parliament for the very first time, because I think that there is so much responsibility that the community itself takes for reaching out across our local area and bringing people together. But I also think that it's important for those of us who are in Parliament to do our bit to bring different communities into Parliament so that we can make sure that other MPs that perhaps don't come into contact with the Ahmadiyya community get a chance to meet and understand what the community has been saying, which I think is such a valuable message in what are very troubled times. So I'd like to wish everybody a fantastic evening tonight. I know that it will be very successful. I know it's on the back of an extremely successful centenary year for the community. And I can say that I look forward with pride and with pleasure to representing everybody in my community, including the Ahmadiyya community, in the coming years. Thank you.
Thank you, Justine. And if our guests wish to express their appreciation by clapping, they may feel free to do so.